Hello my people, welcome back to our YouTube channel. And oh my, I would like to thank you guys for the support that you are giving us, for the time you're taking to watch our videos. And please if you're watching and not subscribing, please just hit the subscribe button and like our videos so that and maybe hit the notification bell so that when you post another video on this construction, you'll be able to be notified that there's another video that has come up. So first of all, I would like to really thank you guys for taking your time to watch all this. I don't take it for granted. And today we are going to share the part 3 of this building. And as you can remember, or from the previous video, we shared that we had started building the wall, and from the video we had done the wall up to 5 courses of stones, and the plan was to lay the stones, or to build a stone wall that goes up to 11 courses. So I'm just here to give us an update of how far we have gone. So as you can see, it's going to be a really beautiful masterpiece. And one thing that you have to remember is that a sturdy foundation is crucial, because the wall will only be as strong as its base. And we discussed about the foundation in part 1 of this series. So these stones, as you can see, are being laid one by one, and what the stone masons are ensuring is that there's a tight fit with no gaps between the stones. And as you can see, the stones are machine cut, meaning that they are of the same size. Yeah, the ones that we picked, they are of the same size, but still, the stones have to fit together, like they need to form like they need to fit like puzzle pieces. So the key is to distribute the weight evenly, allowing each stone to support the others. And the stone masons are really taking their time as they continue working and adding layer after layer after layer, because quality is more important than speed. And a well-built stone wall can last for generations to come. So they're really taking their time, and they've really taken their time to lay these stones up to this level. So as you can see, that a new course should start once the previous one is complete. So from the first course up to the 11th one, up to actually the 10th one, a new before you start a new course, one course has to be completed, and then it has to be completed to some satisfaction, and you have also to be satisfied about its stability. That is why it is very important not to rush this process. So the stone masons continuously use the plumb and bob to check that the stone is leveled in both directions. So if it is not leveled, the stones have to be adjusted until a perfect level is achieved. So what they are using to as they lay the courses one after the other, mortar mix is used to secure the stones together, and this is done. And as this is done, they also make sure that this distribution of weight, and this distribution of weight is maintained from the first course to the last one. And as I can say that this was a really significant milestone, because we reached the 11th and the final course. And as you can see, wow, the wall is incredible. I can't believe we have made it to the top, because we have really been waiting for this process so that we can start the formwork floor for the first floor and the roof for the ground floor. I hope you understand that. The stone wall is a real testament to the dedication and craftsmanship of everyone involved in the process. It stands tall and solid. And of course, we had minor challenges, or there were minor hiccups when we were doing the wall and the pillars, especially the pillars that are supposed to be at the terrace. because the stonemasons, what they interpreted the final drawing, the final finish of the pillars, and they were supposed to look at the structural drawing. So actually, when they were doing these pillars, we had our reservation, and when we asked them, of course, the explanation that they gave us was not satisfactory. So when the structural engineer came to inspect the structure to see whether it's steady, because the structural engineer came actually when we were doing the steel work. He was just trying to see whether these people, or these the fundis if they're really doing the right job, or they're doing this job correctly. So when he inspected these pillars that we initially had reservation on, he had to direct the fundis to just hack. The word that he used was, you need to hack all these pillars. So like he directed that all those pillars were supposed to go down. They had to be demolished. And of course, for us, it was a stressful point in time, because you realize that materials had been used for these pillars, labor had been paid, and this is money that is not coming back, and this is material that can't be really reused except for the backfilling. And if you take into consideration the cost of cement, the ballast that was used, the sand that was used, the labor, the materials that were used in this particular pillars, that were used on these particular pillars, it was not small money. It was it's money that cannot be recovered. But at the end of the day, we need a very strong building, and we just had to bring the pillars down as advised by the structural engineer. So the structural engineer had to interpret the building or the drawings for the masons and the artisans, so that they will really understand what they really want, and interpreted the pillars for them, especially the ones that are on the terrace, because they're supposed to be supporting. There's some terraces that are going up. So the way the pillars were made, there's no way they were going to like provide support for the balconies that were gonna be on top of them. So the structural engineer advised that we have to like demolish these pillars and just do it the right way. So the pillars had to be redone. So that was the only in this milestone, that was the only maybe loss that we got. But all in all, the wall, it stands tall and solid, and it's really a milestone that is significant, and we are happy that it has reached this level. So these pillars that you see here are, especially the ones that on the balconies, are going to come down. So maybe on our next video we are going to show you maybe the final work that was done after they were demolished. So thank you so much for being with us in this journey, and I hope that you keep supporting us, you keep subscribing, and you keep watching our videos. Thank you so much.